Veteran Salute is sponsored by the DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers.
One Army veteran was so young when he went to enlist, his father had to sign for him.
Gwen Bevel and photojournalist Nick Kiefer have his story in tonight's Veteran Salute.
Joe Wright's older brother was in the Navy, so he thought he would join the same branch of service, but he ended up moving to Wichita, where he went to work for Boeing. He was working on the B-29 with mostly women since so many men were already away at the war. That's when he got the letter. He was off to the Army. At 93 years young, Joe Wright remembers World War II like it was yesterday, and all of these years later, he still has things he held on to, like this necklace a little girl gave him.
We didn't speak the same language or anything, but she come bring that out to me.
Wright was standing guard that day as a member of the 102nd Infantry. He says the Ozark Division's training had to be cut short because the Germans had broken through the lines.
They needed men over there bad.
He says they were supposed to meet up with the Russians outside Berlin, but that all suddenly changed.
Tanks pulled in behind us and we were taken prisoner, the whole company.
He says although the Germans took everything they had in their pockets, he still had something to eat.
A chunk of bread in my pocket, and that's what I ate off of that time.
He says although they were never tortured, they still feared the guards, who were all teenagers.
Because you wasn't too sure about those young kids with rifles as guards.
He says about a week went by, and then
And the 82nd Airborne came in and got us out.
Wright says he feels for the troops who were held captive far longer than he was.
I think how terrible life that they must have lived back for that many years.
And what it must have been like for the parents of those who sent their sons to war, just like Wright's parents did more than once.
My dad just about, he couldn't hardly handle it.
Wright is talking about the day they got this telegram. It stated Wright was missing in action.
He didn't know it had captured or what I did, is just that I was just missing in action.
The Wrights would also receive word via telegram when their son was accounted for. Wright says he is proud he served and would do it all over again. There's just one thing, or should we say number, he says might get in the way.
Well, age makes a lot of difference in it now.
After the war, Wright started helping his dad on the farm in Butler County. He also went back to high school and got his diploma. Here for you, Gwen Bevel, KSN News 3.
Tonight, we salute Joe Wright for his service during World War II.
The DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers here with one amazing veteran, and that's Joe Wright, who served in World War II in the Army. He was also a prisoner of war. On behalf of all of Kansas, Mr. Wright, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers.